Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. No, I am not recording this off of my new laptop. I am recording this off of my old laptop because everything was already set up, and there's quite a few things I still need to download, but right now I'm just kind of trying to focus on like gaming and all that stuff, because I really want to get back into like PC gaming and things. There's one particular game that I want to play a lot of, and I might do like some like GTA mod type stuff, but no, there's a lot of things I want to get into, so I'm definitely going to use this new laptop to my advantage until it starts reaching its breaking point. I hope it's no time soon. I hope it ain't next year, the year after. I hope I keep this laptop for a while, because I really do like it. I got this Asus laptop, and it's dope. Like, the thing turns into a tablet. Like, I can fold it. They say it's like a military grade type laptop. I believe them, because I ain't never had no laptop this fancy before, but yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Does get a little sticky at times, but I think you just wipe it down a little bit, then all that stuff goes away. But nah, it's pretty dope. I like it. It's an Asus. I don't even it. So I seen one laptop where it was like mine, but it had like a touch screen keyboard. I thought that was the dopest thing ever. I'm like, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, how come this hasn't been created yet? How come this ain't a viral thing? Like, nobody was like talking about this. Like, I'm telling you, I plan on that channel I was telling you, the brainstorming. Yeah, because I titled it Brainstorming with TMossBoss. And there's a lot of things that I'm gonna come up with and talk about and things, and actually, and then I just start, man. That's like the crazy thing about me, is how I just like, I'll be talking about something and then would start like brainstorming as I'm. So yeah, I feel like that channel is right up my alley. That channel is definitely right up my alley. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna need to talk about with just a lot of stuff that goes on in the world. Most likely it's gonna probably be things that I talk about on here, and gonna make a video form of it on that channel. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be coming up with some stuff, and it's gonna be scary for these companies out here, or maybe it benefits them, I don't know. But I know if I had the money to do all these things, I definitely would do it. Like, I'd be the next Elon Musk and just start creating a bunch of stuff, Because I'm saying, like, there's things that should be created, and it's all like, how come this stuff hasn't been created yet? Like, why do we gotta go through all this trouble of trying to get something figured out, and this should have been figured out a long time ago? Like, I'm saying, like, there's things that could have been figured out probably, like, 10, 20 years ago, and they just now figuring it out. Like, sometimes it happens. I don't know, but anyways, but no, this laptop I got now, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I'm liking it a lot, so definitely going to be making a lot of videos and stuff off of it. I'm thinking about switching programs, though, so that's why I'm like, I don't really know how this podcasting... I'm still going to do it, no doubt about it, but I don't know, like, I'm going to try to find something where I could still, like, find an easier way. Like, I just overall want to use a different editing software. This one that I have now, it's... I don't really like it too much. Wondershare Philomora. Like, I don't know why. Cause I remember on the other laptop I had this Lenovo laptop, and Wondershare Philomora on there was fine, perfect. Then they came out with this Wondershare Philomora 9, and I was not feeling it at all. So I'm currently like searching for a different editing software. Probably after I'm done recording this episode, I'll probably start searching for it and stuff. But that, what else? They might have one on Steam, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know about Steam. I've tried using stuff on Steam before, and it don't work, and it doesn't work. And I try to find like other like outside parties like outside of Steam. Like, Steam is probably good for video games, and that's it. Maybe some other software, but yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I ain't really feeling it so much. I wonder if my headphones are fully charged. I need to see, because I'm like, I might be up a little bit tonight recording and things, so that's why I'm like, I need to make sure everything is fully charged. I'm trying to hurry up, get all these like videos and things out the way, so I can just now, like, because I still need to like upload videos off of my other two laptops. I'm focused on the one that I'm like currently using right now to record my podcast. I'm focused on that. And on this laptop, I'm getting all the videos out, because it ain't a whole lot. And then with the other one, it's like, I think I might have like shortened it down, but there's like over 100 videos I haven't even recorded yet. Or not recorded, but uploaded yet. And there's videos I haven't recorded yet, and I've saved them and things like for videos to record, so I'm probably going to have to still use this laptop a little bit for tonight. But either tonight or tomorrow, yeah, this laptop, I'm going to try to get the other two laptops out of the way, never use them again, and then focus on this new one, because I'm like, I'm ready for the military grade laptop. No, this laptop is so dope. 4K quality. So when I was watching, man, I was sitting down watching like animal videos and stuff, like, because it was like the only 4K. I just typed up 4K videos on YouTube, and there's like all these like wildlife, welcome to Peru, all these other different types. I'm like, man, these videos are dope. I'm like, man, I never thought I'd sit down, like, I might, yeah, because it's like with my TV, dang, I didn't even bother to think about that. I could probably set it up to where, ooh, because they have that feature where I can play this stuff through my, ooh, I have to figure out my Wi-Fi situation again, because my Wi-Fi started messing up on my TV, so I'm going to have to figure that out again, and then have it where, like, the stuff start playing, because that's going to be some relaxing stuff. I'll fall asleep, find, like, a 24-hour video of just, like, freaking jungle stuff. I don't know, but it's something. But anyways, nah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. But yeah, I like this laptop. It's lighter. It's much more smaller. Yeah, this laptop is way smaller than this other one that I have, and I think it weighs less too. Like, I'm trying to, yeah, it's even smaller than the other laptop I had. Like, this laptop is small, but dang, I mean, it gets hot. I'm like, dang, what's up with that? I might have to like, you know, do some reconstruction to this laptop to where, because it got like vents on the side, but it's like, bruh, what's up with this vent? It looked kind of weird. Let me see something real quick. I need to shine my light on this vent. No, it ain't weird. Huh. Looks weird. Huh. But yeah, it does get hot. I'll admit that and things. It's not like with this one that I'm using right now. It has like, yeah, it has like a much more bigger vent thing on the back. So that's why I might have to end up. I wonder if you can get like laptop. That probably doesn't exist. See, another idea. Laptop. See, that's why I'm like, okay, I should use my new laptop. No, because this laptop being slow and things, I'm gonna use my new laptop to search things up. It shouldn't take that long to look up something, so type that up, open up Google. Where's Google at? See, it's so much faster when you just open it up and you just get straight to it. Like, laptop vents. They have to have something. Dang, they don't have nothing. No, wait a second. Dual fan, cooling system. Yeah, because I might have to cop this. They probably ain't gonna have it like nearby. This is gonna probably be something I'm gonna have to like order online or something. I remember I was gonna try to get one of these for my Xbox, And the lady was like, "Oh, you're not gonna want that because it's just gonna make it even hotter." And I'm like, "Well, that's just defeating the purpose of, you know, like buying it and things. Like I just don't understand. Like what? Well, that's it doesn't make any sense. Like how does it get hotter and stuff? I'm like that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like it shouldn't get hotter if it's like a cooling system for your Xbox. And she's like, nope, it's gonna get hotter. And I'm like, all right, well, guess I'll just buy a video game then. I won't buy this. And I'm like, man, I didn't realize I was upsetting you by wanting to make a purchase. Like, it trips me out when you go into a store and a person doesn't want you to make a purchase. Like, if they ask for my opinion, I will give them my opinion. There has been times where people at my old job, they would ask me, like, how, have you had this before? Have you tried this? I'm like, nah, but, you know, I've heard good things about it. But if I did not like it, I will flat out tell them, like, hey, look, I'm not in, I tried it, I didn't like it, but I'm not into that type of stuff. So if it was one of those, like, blended like green drinks or something like that, you know, the person would ask me like, oh, was this, have you had this before, is this good? I'm like, I've had it, I wasn't really feeling it because I'm not into that type of stuff. I mainly drink Red Bull and Baja Blast and protein shakes. So yeah, I'm not into that type of stuff. Like it just, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, like when I'm kind of picky when it comes to foods and things. I don't care either. I really don't. Like if I want to try it, I'll try it. But if I don't, ain't nobody gonna force me to try something. I'm like, I'll try this on my own time. But no, there's been times I've tried things before and I'm like, this is disgusting. This is horrible. I'll never forget. I remember I got a piece of gum from my friend. I ain't gonna name him and things because, you know, you know, I mean, last time we seen each other, it was like on good terms and stuff. But, no, I remember he gave me a piece of gum. That piece of gum tasted like Top Ramen and chocolate milk together. And I know people are like, how do you know what Top Ramen and chocolate milk tastes like? Believe it or not, there is nothing to drink. And this is at a point in time in my life where I did not like water. So I had Top Ramen. I didn't really know how to make any other foods at the time. There wasn't really anything else to eat. So there was Top Ramen. There was nothing to drink, but I had me a chocolate milk. I had it together. I could not do it. And I was like, this is disgusting. I'm like, why? This should not be a combination. They should have that on the label. Like, do not consume with chocolate milk, or on the chocolate milk thing, do not consume with Top Ramen, because that was not normal. But no, I had a friend that gave me a piece of gum, and I ended up, right afterwards, spit the gum out. I'm like, yep, I wasted his gum, but I'm like, that, it had to have been like old and expired or something. I'm like, how do you not taste this nasty gum? Like, it tastes like gums. Like, no, it tastes like somebody's gums. Like, somebody took their gums out their mouth, blended it up, and made it into a piece of gum. And I'm like, that's not normal, bro. You don't. I was like, that's the last time I ever got a piece of gum from him, too. I'm like, you ain't gonna get me next time. I'm like, I will not be a part of that. So, yeah, I was like, nope, I'm good. You can keep it. I don't want it. But I'm trying to check the weather right now for tomorrow. Is it gonna rain tomorrow? Oh, it shouldn't. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's gonna rain in the afternoon. I'm good. I'm good. No, I go out for walks. And stuff. I've been going out for walks, being quarantined and things. I can't be in the house all day. I can't do it. I tried, but I was like, nah. When I was dealing with all my stuff in the beginning of quarantine, I was like, nah, I gotta go outside. I gotta go out for a walk or something. And I did too. I remember it was a very relaxing thing. Like, it was very soothing. It like calmed me down and stuff. I walked up to this old lake and took some pictures up there. You probably can still find them on my Instagram. You do some scrolling and things, but yeah, I took a video, took some pictures. I was like, yeah, I like this. It's fun. I'm gonna have to go back up to that lake again. I'm gonna have to go back up there, do some YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, just overall, just chill out there. It's like, it's a good spot, because I remember I went there when I was a kid, and I think I talked about this episodes, like many episodes ago. I think, yeah, around the time I was dealing with all my stuff, I might have mentioned it and things, but now I remember I went up there when I was a kid, went up there and took a bike ride with my dad. I remember me and him, we used to take bike rides. I don't know why we stopped. Well, I remember my one of the bikes got stolen. Yeah, I don't think that was the reason why we had stopped prior before, because I remember I was using that bike, and yeah, I was all like, that bike, man, I really did like that bike too. I probably would have still been like riding that bike around if I would have had it still, because that bike, it was a nice bike. I liked it. So I'm like, whoever stole it, oh, both the wheels popped off of you when you were riding it one day. I really hope, because that bike, it was like kind of old, and it had like, you know, it wasn't like fully messed up, but it had like some messed up parts about it and things. And yeah, I hope whoever took that bike, I really do hope that both of the wheels just popped off mid-ride and you just pretty much just ate nothing but cement. Like, I hope your teeth connect. No, I shouldn't say that, because that might be a little bit too much. But yeah, overall, yeah, that's how I feel. But yo, is this? Oh, this is my old. I was about to say, when did I'm like, I don't remember putting my credit card. That is scary. I'm like, when did I put my credit card up there? No, it was one of my old credit cards. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover it, because that was scary. I was like, bro, that ain't what was that? And so I don't know. I don't want to look at my debit card, because I'm like, I'm still kind of mad at my banking things for like, I could have been done that. I could have had this laptop a few days ago. I could have like got all this stuff out the way and things, because I didn't really want to touch these other two laptops. I should have been getting the videos and all that stuff out of the way. But I just was like, I don't know, I just lost the like lack of doing videos and stuff, because I'm like, I want to do something new. I want to have something new and things. I want to, be able to take it a step further and stuff. Like, because I think I was like, yeah, I mentioned that. I was like, I didn't have the time, but I had the equipment. But then it was at one point I didn't have the equipment, but I had the time. Now that I have the equipment, now that I have the time, I'm like, or at the time being, I was like, I had the money for the equipment and things, and I got like nothing but time right now. I'm like, yeah, I really want to go like above and beyond and things. So, yeah, I'm like, my bank, man. I'm like, man, you guys, I can just like really go off on them. I'm like, first off, you guys should have realized that, I ain't call, confirm, or none of that stuff. So you maybe should have sent out another card or did something when you realize, because it's like, really, who's going to get a debit card, right? You get a debit card in the mail. Who's going to get that and not, confirm it or call it in to like confirm that it's been delivered to you, or to like activate it. Those are the words I was trying to find. But seriously, who's going to get a debit card at that? Like, maybe a credit card I can understand, because you weren't trying to save money and stuff and you ain't trying to spend too much on it. I don't know, maybe. But anyways, who's going to get a debit card? Okay, they hadn't called. They claimed that they sent it out to me March 9th. I ain't call around that time of March 9th. I ain't call all of April. I didn't call those guys until May. Until it was like May, like, when did I call them? I'm going to have to look it up on my phone. But overall, I didn't call them, let me see real quick. So I called on May 1st. I called them on May 1st. I then called through, or I was like, what was I calling them for the week later? Well, I think I was like, overall, what was I calling them for? I think I was like trying to confirm stuff. Or yeah, they were like, oh yeah, your combination code thing to activate it on this program and stuff, where it was like PayPal and all these other areas. It's like, oh, it's this. And so I remember that was like the one and only time. Then I was gonna call them and be like, yo, where's my card at? Because like I was supposed to get my card like 2 months ago and I haven't gotten it. So, and then, but I'm like, no, does that make any sense though? Like, that you get it? Like, my thing is that if I was that person that sent them a card, and then let's just say I had the responsibility, like, okay, the card has been sent out at this date, all right? They should be getting it a week or however long from now, but they're going to get it before it expires, or yeah, a month before it expires. So, and then from what I've heard, they're supposed to send it out like 2 months before it expires. So, I don't know. But anyways, one would think this person hasn't called yet, so maybe we should, send out another one. But here's what I brought up yesterday, to where I was like, to me, something just doesn't sound right. I can understand if there are similar addresses and you mailed it to that address. But I would imagine that on that card, there is my name, okay? My name is on that card. So one would think before you guys would even send that card out, you would check where it's going to. Confirm with yourself. I don't care if you gotta knock on the door and see and ask people, hey, is your name Tyler Jamal Moss? If they say no, you are at the wrong house. If they say yes, you are at the right house. But how do you make that, if that's the case, because that's where, I remember it was somebody had told me that they did that. The same bank, they sent out a card to another house. And I'm thinking, okay, similar addresses, makes sense. Similar, or, same name, makes sense. But I have yet to meet any Tyler Mosses in the state of Washington. There's Tyler Moss in Canada, and he's a professional hockey player. I don't know if he's playing anymore. There's another Tyler. There's the Tyler I seen on Facebook. The Tyler Moss I seen on Facebook. Then I seen myself and a few other people. But none of them in the state of Washington. None of them lives at a similar address like mine. So that's why I'm thinking, how do you guys make that mistake? That's why I was making the whole big deal, like, they should really have like a digital version of a person's card. So then, okay, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you set up Apple Pay, but you have to have the card. If I don't have the card, that's why I'm using Apple Pay. Like, I mean, that's, but hey, I guess I'm the average Joe walking up and down the streets using the product. I'm not the guy behind the scenes coming up with ideas. Maybe I should be, because there probably have been a lot of people shaking my hand saying, thank you for making life a tad bit easier for a person. Because that's another thing that just doesn't make any sense to me. So if I'm adding, if you're adding your bank information to Apple Pay, then that would make sense. Then they're all like, oh, how would you like to pay for things? Debit or credit? Debit. And then they're like, okay, here's your debit card. Boom. Your debit card pops up on your phone. You hold it up to the scanner. The scanner takes your card, asks for your little PIN thing. You type the PIN thing up. It's just like using the card. But it doesn't make any sense how they tell me you have to have your card and all the information and stuff and type that up, and I'm like, okay, well, obviously I don't have my card if I'm wanting to use Apple Pay. So make life a little bit easier. Then PayPal, they have it where you can't add your bank information. So I did that. They're gonna muster on and be like, oh yeah, we made 2 deposits to your account. What is it? So I'm going to my bank. They hadn't said anything. This is the day I was walking up to Best Buy. This time I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I ain't doing all that. I'm not like, no, I'm making sure I have everything. So, luckily, very fortunate people in life. They helped me out. And, yeah, overall, I'm like, cool, thank you. I'm like, now I can, like, get this show on the road. Like, now I can, like, get back into doing things. Get back into the swing of things, But man, that bank, I'm telling you, there's like another thing that is like, right now they're on strike too. They are, speaking of strikes, I watched this movie called The Fan with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. That is the craziest. That's why I'm like, look, this is talking to all my fans right now. Please do not be a stalker. Do not be, these are just, this, and this ain't even like talking to, just fans. This is talking to everybody, because that movie is a legitimate life lesson. Like, watch that movie. Please do so. Watch that movie. But anyways, so Wesley Snipes is a baseball player. Robert De Niro, he's a knife salesman. Weird, right? Who just be going around town selling knives? Like, you can't go to no sporting goods store and buy a knife. No. Robert De Niro, he's going up to people asking, oh yeah, do you have like the small knife? Do you have the big knife? This knife, it can shave the hair off your legs. It can shave the hair off your arms. I'm like, bro, you really grow the hair on your legs and arms just to use it as a promotion thing to sell your knife? That's crazy. Good, but that's crazy. But anyways, so Wesley Snipes, yeah, he's a baseball player. Robert De Niro is a massive fan of Wesley Snipes. I mean, dude was at the games like yelling and all this. Like, I can understand, you know, like, if you really, like, if you know, if you are, I can understand if you're a fan of a person. There's people that I'm fans of. And, but me, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't take it that far. Like, for an example, Kevin Hart. I'm a fan of his work. I like Kevin Hart. I think he's a cool dude. That's somebody that I would like to meet one day and work with. But, see, I'm making it as a working type thing. Robert De Niro, on the other hand, he's like, no, I want to kidnap your kid and have you shout me out in the middle. And that's what he did. Sure enough, towards the end of the movie, sorry for spoiling it for you, but yeah, Robert De Niro, he kidnapped Wesley Snipes' kid and then hid him off somewhere, but then got to the baseball game and was like, oh yeah, you need to hit a home run, and if you don't hit a home run, I'm going to kill your kid. Do you not understand how difficult that is? I would have been out every time when I would have stepped out on the field. I had been crying. I seriously would have been crying because I'm like, how do you expect that from me, bro? I'm like, I understand, you know, you're a big fan of the game and all that. Cause no, Robert De Niro was at one point in time in the scene, he was stalking Wesley Snipes. So Wesley Snipes' kid was out in the water, like swimming. Then the maid, or I think it was like, it was either a maid or a babysitter, whoever and things. I don't know who she was, but I'm like, she should be fired. Because I'm like, the part when she was just screaming, just saying shark, shark, shark. I don't know why, but I got really annoyed. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, forget, you know, let's just scream shark. Like, they ain't even try to go out there and save the kid. Like, I understand, you know, she's supposed to just be like the babysitter or something. But I'm like, I don't know why. I got really annoyed by that scene. I'm like, what's the point of hiring her? But I almost said that too while watching the movie. I was just like, maybe next time they need to hire a lifeguard. You know, somebody that can go out there and save the kid instead of just screaming at. What if his parents wasn't there? You just gonna scream? You just gonna scream in the air, just saying shark, shark, shark? Like, I was just like, man, that don't even make no sense. I was like, that fire that babysitter. But anyways, all right, enough about the babysitter. But anyways, so yeah, he's stalking, runs down the hill, go save Wesley Snipes' kid. Wesley Snipes is like all happy and thankful for him and stuff. So he's hanging out with Robert De Niro. As Robert De Niro is like, you know, being in this stalkerism like mindset and things. So anyways, it got to a point where they was like, you know, just playing a little bit like, well, they wasn't like playing a legitimate baseball, but they was just like, you know, pitching and batting pretty much. So anyways, they're pitching and batting, and then Wesley, I think Robert De Niro had asked him like, oh, how does baseball make you feel? And Wesley Snipes was like, oh, I don't really care about it anymore. And so that's another thing. Robert De Niro is like, he's a big fan of baseball. Like, he said, I think he said at one point in time in the movie, like, baseball is more important than life. And I'm like, well, in order to play baseball, you need life. So I'm just saying, you can't play baseball without like without no life there. And so I'm like, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just, you need life, all right? But anyways, it made Robert De Niro upset. And then at that point, yeah, that's when he snapped, took his kid, told him like, oh, if you don't hit a home run and shout me out after the home run, then I'm gonna kill your kid. So I think they call it an umpire. So Robert De Niro was pretending to be the umpire of the game. Wesley Snipes does his surprisingly hits a home run. You know, and he makes it. He makes the home run. And then Robert De Niro playing as the we're pretending to be the umpire. He's like, oh, not safe, not safe. And Wesley Snipes is snapping. He's all like, no, I am safe. I am safe. And then realized it was Robert De Niro, and then you know, got into like a fight and things. Robert De Niro, of course, being a knife salesman, had a knife stabbed him, and then got shot by cops. And so he didn't kill Wesley Snipes' son. But I'm thinking in my head, like, I have heard crazy stories with fans before. I would have to say I've dealt with crazy fans before. I really don't like crazy fans, so I'm just saying, like, just stop being a fan of me if you are, like, and even on no thing where I'm like, now you gotta go hunt me down and try to kill me. No, I do not want you to be a fan or acting like that. There's no reason to act like that. It ain't like this person that you're talking to, they're larger than life, they're this, they're that. My thing is, and it's no disrespect to anybody that you are a fan of, but they are a person. There is nothing special about them. They can be the world's best singer, they can be the world's best actor, the world's best YouTuber, the world's best anything. But they are another person walking the face of this earth. The only difference between them and me is that millions of people know them. But overall, they got the same hearts, the same air in their lungs, the same brain, the same the lungs themselves, rib cage, legs, kneecaps, elbows. They are the same as everybody else that has walked the face of this earth. There is nothing different about them. So that's what I'm like. I encourage people, if you are a big fan of somebody, step down from that. You know, step down. I'm like, I know you're gonna probably be all like, oh no, this person, they got me through so much in life, like I never stop being a fan of them. I'm like, that's the thing though, where I'm like, there's people, you know, who I'm a fan of, like besides Kevin Hart, besides a celebrity and things. I encourage people to have like this mindset. I'm a fan, alright, and just bear with me on this one. I am a fan of my best friend. I know, as crazy as it might sound, she's not famous. She ain't even into the whole, like, social media stuff. But I am a fan of her. I am. Like, the one thing, because I know, like, when people, let's say Kevin Hart likes your post on social media, it's crazy, right? It's cool. You're all like, you're excited. You're happy. I remember when me and her, when we really started being friends and stuff, I never really noticed like her liking any of my posts or any of that stuff before. But there had been times where when I have made like some like comedy post or a comedy skit or a video of some sorts, and she has liked it. I remember when I went to, I went on her YouTube, because she has a YouTube channel, but she overall subscribed to me and stuff. And I remember when I had seen that, I don't know why, but I had that same feeling as if it was like Kevin Hart, or if it was like, you know, somebody that was like massively famous. And then it wasn't too long ago, I remember when I seen that she had liked certain videos of mine. Videos that was even like, you know, because I remember we did like some gaming videos together. It was like just like a montage of us playing and stuff. But yes, I remember I seen it was like my most viewed video, the one video about the Dear White People, Why I Hate White People reaction. So yeah, there was a guy, he made a video. I think I explained that dude. He made a video ranting about why he hates white people and stuff. But anyways, I seen that she had liked that. I don't know why, but I was just all like, yo, this is dope. Like, this is pretty dope and things. And so I think the last thing I remember her liking of mine was I posted a video of me like cracking up laughing on this video, and I see she liked it, and I was like, man, like maybe I need to start posting like more laughing videos. Maybe I need to just, you know, post like more videos like that. But I was like, I'm like that my best friend, that's my idol. That's somebody that I idolize. That's somebody that I'm like, you know, when I'm older, I want to be like them. But we're like, you know, but we're cool on the other hand. But it's like, you know, that doesn't even make any sense. When I'm older, I want it. But I'm like, cause me and her, we've reached like, I don't know, we haven't like reached to the point of our time where we're like very successful. I feel like we're still like very like underground, underage, like, you know, like people and things. But you know, we're managing and stuff. We still doing our thing. But yeah, like no, I'm seriously, I'm a fan of my best friend. So that's what I'm like, you know, like overall, I'm like, but that's somebody where I'm like, you know, it's like somebody that I've met before. It's somebody where I'm like, you know, like I'll treat them just like how I treat anybody else. Like when I am around her, I'm not like all going crazy and losing my mind. I'm not, you know, kidnapping. She doesn't even have kids, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I ain't kidnapping her kid and telling her to shout me out. Cause she owns a painting service, so I'm like, yeah, go downtown and things, and if you don't like paint my name or do some stuff. What is this? Who is Eva, and why is she following me on Instagram? And it looked like it's probably a fake account too. I don't like these fake accounts. Well, I got 2 follows, both of them from fake accounts. I mean, this girl could be real. She's posting the same photos. Nah, it's a catfish. I bet it is. I bet it is. Who is these people? She has to be like, nah, I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. I don't trust it at all. You ain't getting me caught up. Nope. I've seen that TV show Catfish. I've seen that type of behavior before. I ain't falling for it. So, yep. No disrespect, but I'm just like, I was watching that TV show this morning, And I should have finished the one episode, but nah, the one I should have finished 2 episodes of Catfish. The one guy, he goes, like hearing cars and stuff outside, he goes and thinks he was talking to Katy Perry. And then when the Catfish girl like showed up and said like, I'm not Katy Perry, he's like, you're lying. I really was talking to Katy Perry. And then he's all like, prove it. You know, what was the name of the kids that we were gonna have? And so she named off 2 of the names, but she didn't name off the third one. One would think, okay, you named off the first one, and you named off another one, but you didn't name off the third one. And he's all like, oh, nope, I don't believe her. That's, he was just like, nope, that's, I was talking to Katy Perry. And even like, Neve, I did tomato, I don't know. I apologize to the 2, I think they're brothers and things, but anyways, I apologize to those guys for not knowing their name. But anyways, yeah, they're telling him like, bro, like, what is it gonna have to take? Like, you know, like, what are we gonna have to do and things? And I think at that point I had turned my TV off and went to go make me something to eat. But I'll probably find it on YouTube if I really want to watch it. I'll probably find it on YouTube. But then the other girl, she was pretending to be a model and was out catfishing people, and she said she's addicted to catfishing people. And I'm like, why are you addicted to something like that? I could never. My thing is, look, and I'm not even trying to gas myself up. I am handsome. I am a beautiful young man. I ain't trying to say I'm beautiful on some weird stuff, but I'm saying, like, I'm just not the type of person to be going around catfishing people. I am way too good looking for that. Not, once again, not trying to gas myself up, but I'm saying, I'm way too, like, I've been working out lately. I've noticed that my body has been looking fit. I'm like, I ain't got no reason to catfish anybody. If anything, I'll just change my appearance. Cut my hair off. Be bald. I've honestly been thinking about that, and then just having facial hair, just rocking the bald cut facial hair. Yo, I like when my beard like really starts growing in, like when it's covering my face, I might just do that. I might just do that, and then just I don't even know. Well, then again, nah, I don't know. I might dread it up. I might just like, yeah, I might dread my hair. I want to like have like long dreads. I want to have a beard. I don't want to look recognizable anymore. I want people to like look at me and they be all like, dang, is that Tyler? Like, I want to like, seriously, this is like my ideal me. This is like a goal for myself. I want to be buff for no reason. I want to have long dreads. Like maybe like early like Chief Keef dreads, you know, like when he came out with his Love Salsa video. Dreads like that. And then no, maybe like when XXXTentacion, when he had like the half blonde, half black, probably dreads like that. Yeah, I want dreads like that with the beard, and then I just want to be buff for no reason. I just want to be big and buff for no reason and stuff. So I was like, once again, I remember when I was hanging out with my best friend. I didn't even tell her that at the time, but I remember she was talking about like how tall I am. That's the thing though. I think it might have been because I was wearing these shoes. But overall, I was happy when she said that. I didn't even tell her that, but I'm just all like, I straight up like cheesing a little bit because I'm like, man, she think I'm tall. I'm like, I mean, that's the thing though. Like, she ain't short, but she might be considered short. I'm like, she don't even seem short. I've seen people shorter than her. I'm like, nah, she ain't. If we ever talking about height again and she says that she's short, I'm like, nah. I'm pretty sure you could get on the ride to Disneyland and stuff. Like, I mean, if anybody, I feel like I don't know why, I feel like I'm short sometimes. Like, I guess it's maybe normal for a woman to be short, but for me, when I see like a woman that's like towering over me, it makes me feel short. I mean, it honestly makes me feel like a kid. I'm like, this woman, if she knew me, she can really like pick me up and give me a hug and just destroy my manhood. I'm like, nah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I'll hang out with tall people though. I like tall people. Tall people cool. Tall people need love too. Support your tall friends. You know, your tall friends ain't doing nothing wrong to anybody, but yeah, support your tall friends. But anyways, yeah, I honestly, I can't even think of anything else to talk about. At this point, I was just blabbering and stuff, but I felt like I had something good going on. I felt like I probably could have went on a little bit longer and things, but no, I'm trying to focus on all these other things like videos and getting all this other stuff out the way. So, Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.